Sup guys, so if you saw my last video, you already know what this is about. Changes I make to different characters, this time Bayonetta. So, I'm just gonna get right into it and say Bayonetta has a lot of things that change. Because I think as a character, she was overcompensated and kind of given tools for like everything. When she should be focused on combos, kind of being a slippery defensive character, and having a really good advantage state in general. Along with edge guarding. But, right now she's good at everything. Pressure, recovery, disadvantage, you name it. So, let's just get into it. Things that would change with her. First thing, in order to keep her as a combo-based character, I would keep her ladder combos with like up B, side B, okay, I dropped it, whatever. You know, down to up B, side B, side B. I'd keep this all the same. However, I would cut up B's distance in half. That way she can't ladder you off the top and bring you to the top nearly as easy. I'd also make up air have less knockback and damage, so it's not a kill move at all, and make it so our ladder combos do not lead into kills. So make it so damaging, but you're not gonna die from them really ever. And also by making up B have less distance, her recovery, she still has recovery options like up B, side B, double up B, but she doesn't have an up B that can't be challenged, so you can edge guard her. I'd also make the up B have less, a smaller hitbox. But yeah, that way you'd be able to challenge it. She'd have to really play well to like avoid getting edge guarded, but she'd have the tools to do so. Also, I give up air more lag. That way she can't frame trap people. Because as a combo based character, she doesn't need to be a frame trap based character. She just needs to combo you. And if she can't combo you, then maybe she has to just not go for it. And in general, that's kind of something I'll do is I give pretty much all of her moves down tilt, up tilt, nair, up air, back air. More aerial lag and landing lag, just so you can't throw it down and frame trap people. So yeah, next up, I would also get rid of all of her bullet art moves, like when you hold them out, except for her neutral air, because I think once again you don't need to frame trap people with her. I know it fits her game, but I feel like you don't really use the bullet art moves for anything except nair and maybe sometimes down tilt for like force people to approach. Otherwise, the rest of them are very situational or just not used at all. But at the same time, they give her extra options that she doesn't need. But yeah, I keep nairs. But with nair, I'd make it so the move, the longer you hold it out, the less knockback and damage it does. And the more lag it has, both in landing lag and aerial cooldown, before you can do another option. So yeah, still let edge guard with nair, but I kind of forced her to say, do I want to go for a precise kill nair, or do I want to hold out and just go for like slow edge guarding people? Do I want to frame trap them, or do I want to just hit them hard? So yeah, I'd keep back air basically the same. I would just give it significantly less knockback and damage. It could still be an edge guarding tool and a kill tool, but not as powerful as it is now. Especially since if you can't SDI combos, which is the next thing I talk about, I'd make it so up B and side B don't have extra SDI multipliers, or if they do, they're not nearly as much as they are. That way her combos are more consistent in exchange for them being less rewarding. So that way she can confirm like side B into back air at certain percents every time, but have to be higher percents to actually get kills. Down air, I would cause down air to actually be a combo move. So I would still let it spike, but I'd give it less spike potential. But I would make the landing hitbox, I would make it so instead of knock them away like this, it would actually launch them up. So she can combo into like a forward air after she gets down air. That way it's not a kill option nearly as consistently. And yeah. I'd also give it a bit more lag. That's just every move. I don't need to say anymore. All moves need a bit more lag. But in exchange, I give all of her grounded moves a bit less startup. Because I thought that was a stupid weakness. Ah, yes, her moves have a bit extra startup. And? Okay, moves have like 6 frames startup except up B on average instead of like 4 frames or 3 frames. Woo, big deal. So yeah. Now speaking of grounded moves, I would just make, I'll kind of give up tilt and down tilt the same, good combo tools. I give up tilt a lot more lag. Because I want this to be a committal anti-air move. You guess someone's going to do something, you up tilt them, you get a big punish. But if you guess wrong, the air dodge past you, and then you have to shield, or you have to roll, you have to commit to some sort of defensive option because they can act first. So yeah. Jab, I would actually make more like a Rosaluma jab, where it's like you can cancel into one, you go like one grab, much quicker. Boom, boom. Because right now you can like shield this pretty easily and grab. But also you can do like 1-2 and still go for something pretty easily. Which I guess you kind of can do right now. But not entirely. And, yeah, keep the multi-jabs the same. It would just be a way to make someone go like jab, jab. Okay, you block that. Down tilt, because you're going to let go shield, try to grab me. Or jab, jab, you're going to hold shield, grab you. Or jab, jab, not sure what you can do, jump back. Whereas right now you can do like, oh, she stopped jabbing, she'll grab her quickly. I guess that end you'd have to make it so she doesn't step forward with the jabs. Which you could definitely do in some way. Or an attack could definitely do in some way. Forward tilt, I would change it so it's a kill option. Maybe like 150 it'll kill Charizard at like the edge of the stage. You know, not powerful, but make it something. Because right now you don't really use forward tilt. Even as a combo tool, it's kind of weird. And you don't need another combo tool for her grounded toolkit. So yeah. And smashes I wouldn't touch, actually. I think the smashes are pretty well done. I would make them projectiles, maybe. So, like, you can, like... Actually, no, that looks stupid. They're projectiles. Maybe just make them have a bit less distance. Yeah, just because they go a little bit too far. Maybe a bit smaller, but otherwise they're fine. Now, there's still a couple things I have not gotten to. First one, neutral B. I would actually change neutral B completely. I would make it a charge hold move, like Samus's charge shot, where you let go of it and it does a quick spurt of guns like that. You can't hold it to. I mean, you can hold it, but you can't like mash it to make it get more shots. I would also give it a lot less range, and I'd give it a bit more lag. But what I would do is I'd make the charge version takes a bit to charge, and it kills people. Like make it go like half distance. Maybe it goes to like kind of where the end of the platform is right now. And I make it so you can angle it. So you can go like aim up with it, aim down with it, you know, aim even behind her with it. And it would just be a really cool option to kill. I'd still give it quite a bit of lag. And once again, you can't like hold it out. But right now it's some because it's a move that forces approaches and a lot of characters can't approach it. But also it's an edge guard move because it frame traps people in air dodging and the battle can go off stage and narrow you after you're forced to air dodge and go low. And it's pretty dumb. So yeah. And that way it still lets her be like an evasive character that punishes you for trying to approach her. And it gives her a kill option when she's losing her like aerial kill game. But I'm not done. Now, air dodges, bats within. I would actually make it so all of her bats withins give her wish time. Before you guys start with the video and go, what the hell does? Let me explain. So, all of her, anything that activates bats within gives the opponent wish time. But it'd be a set timer for wish time. It'd only be enough for like an up air. So if you air dodge past someone, you can up air them or back air them. But if you air dodge away from someone, you wouldn't even have time to side beat them because they're too far away. Same with rolling. You know, if you roll behind someone, you can down tilt them if they get bats within wish time. But if you roll away from someone, you won't get any punish. So it kind of forces her to commit to like cross up like defensive options to give her wish time there. And I make it so bats within is just the same thing as a regular air dodge. So like, you know, it's a standardized air dodge, roll, spot dodge, etc. It's not frame one in the air. So yeah, it just lets it be trickier in the air, punish people for pressing buttons on her. But, and I do this because I'm getting rid of her current wish time completely. Because that move kind of centralized a lot of the game plan around her, where you like, you have to be really confident in your hits, and if you guess wrong, you just died. And you can change the move in a lot of ways, but I think overall just relegating it to her already defensive options and making them pretty low reward makes a lot more sense. Instead, I give her a command grab. Specifically, I give her a Snake Within from the games. Because right now she has Bats Within. Also, I'd give her Dash Attack, Panther Within. Same functionality, just make a different animation because I think this animation looks really dumb. But yeah, down B, Snake Within. And I know in the game she kind of uses it to like move in the water, but in this game it would just be a normal grab. She kind of like sticks her fangs out, grabs someone, she can angle the fangs up or down a little bit to like edge guard people, catch them in the air as an anti-air move. And it'd be cool because sometimes this character has a little bit of trouble dealing with people shielding. Like people can just kind of go underneath her shield, and she can pressure shields well, but she can't just directly deal with the shield. Same with people on platforms. She can pressure them well due to her ridiculous frame data, but she can't just directly deal with them. And yeah, make it a kill command grab. So like Charizard's like 120 near ledge, he's dead from Snake Within. And I give it a bit of lag, a good amount of range. Like if she's here, she can catch Charizard, for example. So pretty good amount of range. And yeah, it'd just be an interesting way to let her pressure people and also whiff punish people since it's still a good amount of range, and you can do it in the air. And I'd give it a little bit of lingering hitbox. So like if someone like spot dodges and she does it as a spot dodge and misses, but if she doesn't near the end of a spot dodge, she can catch people with it. But also, since you angle it downward to be a good like 2-frame tool, which I do comes back in Smash Switch because 2-frame was awesome. And yeah, was there anything else I forgot to mention? I just mentioned Panther Within quickly. The only transformation move she'd be missing from her games would be not Bats Within, Crow Within, where she can like kind of fly. Maybe you can make it where like she holds jump, she turns into a crow for a second, and it's sort of like a bad Peach float. But that might be a bit too much. I don't know. But yeah, so this way she's still a combo-based character. She's still a defensive character that punishes you for pressing buttons. But she's a character that struggles to kill. She's a character that's kind of commit to her kills because like forward tilt is a kill option now. Still pretty committal. No, less air kill options, so her smash is pretty committal. Or she's first to edge guard you. She'd have a bit better offensive pressure game because she'd have the command grab. But by reducing all of her frame data, just in general, she kind of need that to balance out, like, just worse moves overall. And yeah, I think this will make her a more interesting and less frustrating character. That still is frustrating. It still has that feeling of kind of like taunting you when you get like slowed down or throwing off stage and just not letting you recover after edge guarding you for 30 seconds. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll keep thinking of more characters and changes I'd make to those characters for Smash Switch.